This is an unboxing of High Frontier for All. This is the base game, Kickstarter Edition, that includes Module 0, I believe. Modules 1 and 2 will be in separate videos, and eventually Module 3. I think this is a game for 1 to 6 players, and takes a very long time. Trust me. If you're interested, there's a how to play video on the channel, and you can, it's a really good explanation by Samuel. I highly recommend watching it if you're trying to learn how to play this. He does a great job of explaining all of the details of how to do the calculations and kind of what you're looking for to try to do. So let's see what's inside. Now this is the newest version, maybe the last edition. We'll see it. It's High Frontier for All. It's the 4th edition. I assume they're just going to keep expanding it instead of actually publishing a new version of it. So these are the water that you'll be using. They look good. They're little plastic ones. We'll take these ships out here in a minute. There's some cubes. I forget what those, those are for building stuff. These are claim tokens. Lots of little baggies. We have a single 6-side die. We have things that look like candy for colonies, I believe. And let's see, so we got this stuff. We have cards, which we'll look at here in a second. Here's the core rules. So this is, the base game includes the core rule manual, which is a beefy manual. This thing is 50 pages. We have a Race for Glory manual, which is the base, kind of the introductory game, and that is essentially the Race to Mars, or Race for Glory and Race to Mars. And that is like 25 pages, and that'll give you the very, kind of the basic game mechanics. There's the appendix. The Space Diamonds is like the family game, which is really short. I think for most players, they're not gonna wanna play Space Diamonds unless it's with like maybe kids. It's really short, like 5 pages. Read Me First guide. It comes with this player aid, which is really a nice inclusion because you absolutely need a player aid to play this game. There's a lot of things to remember. We have player boards, which all look the same. Let's see here, and we'll look at the back here. So these are player boards where you have your Leo, low Earth orbit, your rocket, your outpost 1, outpost 2. You store aquas, but the most important thing is this fuel strip. I don't want to get it wrong here. I recommend watching the how to play video on how to do these calculations. Here we have the sunspot cycle where it's going to move around, and this is for Race for Glory where you're going to move around. I think there's another soul cycle in here for the non-Race for Glory. Let's pop this thing open. It's just player aid for Race for Glory, so there must be something else in here. We have a lot of chips to punch out and a board. So let's see here. I'm not going to be able to unfold this board. If you want to see what it looks like, I'll unfold part of it. These are different chips, I think, that are randomly assigned throughout the game. Some of them are glory chips, dry and wet chips, and outpost chips. And let's see here. So I'm not going to unfold this whole thing, but I'm just going to open it up so you can see what it looks like. This is where you're going to be spending a lot of your time anyway, in Earth. A lot of people go to Mars area and the sun. So it looks, the board looks really good. Definitely clear printing. It's got some weird stuff on the back, like probably from the factory. And let's take a look at these rockets. So in here, you have rockets, which look pretty good. I'll take a few different colors here. They're all the same model, but they look like a fancy, rocket. I don't know how else to describe it. And we'll have the cards. Now, one of the things about this game is the backs of the cards look pretty good. The fronts, I guess, are very technical looking. I don't know how else to describe them. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that look, but it does give you the, I guess it gives you the information you need. Oh man, so these cards are damaged. I'll I'll have to look at. So these ones, it looks like my cards were damaged. I'll have to contact them and see about that. But yeah, at least a decent number of them were messed up in printing. That's a problem for cards usually, because if your cards are messed up and they need to be shuffled, it's going to be really easy to tell what's coming up next if you play the game a few times. Although, you know, this is a game where you're basically gonna probably not succeed at doing much your first game. So these are refinery cards, Robonaut cards, thruster cards. These are all base game cards. Lots of different thrusters, different crews that you can choose, which are two-sided. What is this? This is, I don't know what that card is. I'll have to look at that. Refinery cards. That one specifically. Well, these are for Race for Glory. So kind of like simpler cards for Race for Glory. So that's interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot. All these things have a back. So one side is like, in this case, this is what you can build on a factory away from Earth. And this is what you can build at Earth. So let's see what's in here. So these look like a Race for, or Space Diamonds cards, I think. Yeah, rocket mission, sail mission cards, spacecraft. So yeah, unfortunately, it looks like mine got chomped in one of the printing presses or cutters. We have refinery here, reactor. Radiator. Yeah, I forgot the radiators. And again, there's backs. So you have each sides. Lots of different radiators. Generators. I think one of the more fun things about this game is kind of building your rocket and trying to do something with it. Because trying to do something in this game can be very difficult, and sometimes, or usually, requires at least some dice rolls. So there's going to be some like mitigation that you need to do. Let me see if there's anything else. No. So there you have it. That is an unboxing for High Frontier for All. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe. Please take a look at our other videos and check out the how to play video and the other unboxings for High Frontier. Thank you.